Hey ya hosers, May Griffin here, and it's been a while. This is like my 5th time trying to record this, so since I've done the last one, not all at once. So yeah. Here is what is the second last level of Godzilla. We are on Pluto. We have... I can't even remember if Mechagodzilla was in the last one. I'm pretty sure he was, and I'm pretty sure he was a pushover. Unlike the movies, of course, the most powerful monster here is probably Hedorah. Godzilla never even fought these two. No, I think Godzilla might have fought Varian in what is it? One of the Millennium series movies, Final Wars, but whatever. So, we are again going to go on our little rampage. We want Mothra fighting, like, all this stuff that's up here, and Godzilla, well, yeah, there's a interesting... There's an interesting mix. Now, of course, I haven't actually attempted this for a while, so I might suck, but I always say that and then do just fine. I'm sorry, random fire rodents. Ah! Godzilla killer missiles. I think that's supposed to be, what's the critter from Madragon? Manda? But when was Manda ever useful, like, at all? Oh no! Oh right, Gizora is down. I've actually been on a rather complete go away, Varan. I've been on a Godzilla watching binge. I've watched all of them up to the end of the Heisei series, so we're talking like I just finished watching Godzilla vs. Destroya, and that was good. I've seen it before, but I'll watch that all the time because it's good. I don't know if this is the Heisei. I don't actually know if this is the Heisei Godzilla or not. What I really want is for Godzilla to fight Magura. Go away, Varan. And then I want Mothra to fight Hedorah. Because Hedorah is actually one of the monsters. One of 2 monsters that Godzilla couldn't actually beat by himself. He needed help. Yeah, he even beat Godzilla even managed to beat Ghidorah by himself, but he couldn't beat Hedorah or Destroya. without help. Destroya is probably the most powerful monster ever, and Hedorah would have the same, or Destroya would have the same problem fighting Hedorah. Ah, too much shit on screen. Sprite limits. Destroya wouldn't be able to beat Hedorah because, being an anaerobic life form as well, the micro oxygen beam just wouldn't really do anything to Hedorah, and while incredibly powerful, yeah, nothing Hedorah could, or nothing Destroya could do would actually be able to harm Hedorah in any meaningful way. So yeah. There isn't actually much that could beat Hedorah. Once you know Destroya's weaknesses, it's easy to beat, though. Well, not easy to beat, but once you know how to beat the thing. Whew. The thing I love about this game is that everything in this game is a Toei. Taito? I can never remember which company it is that does all this stuff. But everything is pretty much everything is a IP of the same company. But not all of it's from Godzilla. Like Atragon, not from Godzilla. There's a lot of enemies taken from non-Godzilla IPs. Like Manda. Manda showed up in a Godzilla movie briefly a couple of times. So did Varan, but really they've never done much together or against each other or anything. The same with Baragon. Oh, haha. Ah. Of course, Hedorah came long after this game was ever thought of. Not Hedorah. What's it called? Godzilla needs healing. Destroya came long after this game. Destroya was in like 1994, I think, and this game is like 1984 or 1988 or something like that. And actually, if you look at the Godzilla model, it has no ears. So this is the second Godzilla that wasn't killed. This is the Showa Godzilla. I hate these things with Godzilla. This is apparently from another game that's not a Godzilla game. It's apparently from another IP that's not a Godzilla IP. And here we go. Gigan is actually pretty badass in the movies, but also a coward. And I think the first kaiju ever to make Godzilla actually bleed. Oh no. No. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh no. No one ever said that that he was, like, immune to Godzilla's atomic breath or anything. So yeah, we're Hedorah healed. Of course Hedorah healed. Bring it on, Hedorah. Hedorah's eyes are supposed to look like vaginas because apparently vaginas are scary. And Hedorah also has an eye beam attack, which we don't see in the game. It does like to throw sludge at Godzilla, though, and the fight with Godzilla, yeah, costs him an eye and a hand. Cost Godzilla an eye and a hand, but he's Godzilla, so he regenerates, so whatever. Tiring. Now, yes, we're gonna fight Hedorah first. And the biggest problem with Godzilla fighting Hedorah is that Godzilla couldn't actually hurt Hedorah all that much, because Hedorah is just made out of, like, its body is literally just composed of toxic and acidic sludge. Hedorah is the smog monster. Am I gonna get it? So yeah, these are like the Godzilla movies are split into, like, what, 3 main series? The Showa, which are all the ones made before Godzilla Returns, or also known as Godzilla 1984. And then between the Godzilla 1984 and Godzilla vs. Destroya, they are all the Heisei series, and actually Mothra has her own series in that as well. And then there's the Millennium series, and the new ones, if people care about the, like, new Godzilla stuff. The new ones are the Monsterverse, and they're actually American, and that's why they're not very good. I'm sorry, just the Monsterverse American Godzilla movies aren't very good. Oh! Go away, Baragon. Yeah, I think we're going to see some of the... I mean, I'm sure, like, these laser asparagus things are hopefully unique to the game. I don't know what else to call them other than laser asparagus. Is that the plural of asparagus? I don't know. I'm sure these spaceships are some... Taiho IP. There's Taiho and Toho, and I can never get them. I always get them confused. Okay, so that is supposedly Manda. That makes sense. That's Rodan, but it wouldn't be Fire Rodan. So that's interesting. Or is it? I have to look when this game came out. Okay. Let's clear some of this shit off screen. These are definitely insert various like alien race UFOs here. There's a few of them. There's the Xiliens, the Black Hole Planet 3 aliens, and so on and so forth. These could just be burning giant condors, but they I don't know. Okay. Baragon attacks. And he's probably almost full health. Ugh. That's just a creepy face. Oh my god, fuck off with the fucking beam. It's not that the beam is annoying, it's that he's, like, invincible while he fires it. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the of like Godzilla 2014 or Godzilla King of the Monsters, the new ones. I mean, they're okay, but I'm going to say that I am in the I'm in the camp that I'm going to say that I'm in the camp that the American Godzilla doesn't really look all that good. If I had a choice on my favorite Godzillas, I would have to say that the Heisei Godzilla is probably the best looking one. Aragon ran away. Alright, alright. I moved too far. Oh well. So that's like the one from Godzilla 1984, I guess. This is, just looking at the proportions of this Godzilla, it is definitely based on the like the 70s Godzilla. The Showa Godzilla. Who, I don't know, it's a toss-up between the Showa Godzilla and the Heisei Godzilla for me. I like them both. The anime Godzilla is, oh no. The anime Godzilla and the MonsterVerse Godzilla are just fat, and yeah, the 1998 Godzilla isn't Godzilla. It's just Zilla because it took the god out of Godzilla, but the movie wasn't the best. I'll admit that. Somehow it missed. The 1998 American TriStar Godzilla wasn't the best movie. I'll admit, but and the monster there, definitely not Godzilla. But actually, it's, you know, it's still a pretty cool monster in its own right. It's just not Godzilla. And I think that's what a lot of people had against it. There was going to be a second movie, and it was actually apparently going to be really awesome. A lot better. But it never got made. And then there's, of course, the Godzilla comic book. Or not the comic book, the animated series. And a lot of comics and other mangas and stuff. And yeah, that Zilla is actually pretty rad. Although, it appeared once in a Godzilla movie, and it's also the fastest monster fight ever between Godzilla and another monster. Or possibly the fastest monster fight ever between any two monsters in a kaiju film. And yeah, they're like, yeah, we did that on purpose. Mechagodzilla is like otter beast in the movies, but yeah, not here. Of course, Gigan is also an otter beast in the movies, and Gigan is actually yeah, Gigan actually fought with Mechagodzilla as an ally. So, and also Megalon. Oh no. You see, I remember that if I use Godzilla's atomic breath, he's immune to pushback, so when he's doing it, so he doesn't get stunned by the Godzilla killer missiles, and the amount of damage they can do to him is greatly reduced. Okay. More mountains. Come on. Ah! I am doing a really terrible job at dodging those things right now. Okay, moving through the city. They're a little bit easier to dodge in this because there's not as much crap flying at me. It's the Gotengo! That's the drill ship. from Atragon. I wish there were more good Godzilla games. Like, I have Godzilla Unleashed, but it's terrible. I have the PS2 version, so it's even more terrible because there's monsters missing. I mean, it's good for, like... It's good for, like, relieving nostalgia, because it has all of the, like, it has so many monsters in it, even though they're not all the ones that weren't in the original game are even the ones that are like in the original game, or not all the ones that are in the original game aren't in the PS2 version. That I have, but still, it's like good for seeing all of the kaiju in it. Godzilla has left the map. Now we just have to get Mothra there. Alright. Oh, please excuse my notifications. Yeah, one of the reasons I haven't really been up doing more stuff like this is because I just moved in with my girlfriend Kira, so I've been getting things sorted here. And we share an apartment with other roommates, so yeah, finding time and space initially was kind of a bit of a thing, and then with some other stuff that went on in my life last well, I'll just say last year, near the end of the year, like having the energy to do anything and getting it is getting to be difficult, so yeah, and if my computer wasn't set up in the bedroom, I swear there'd be like a couple of dozen insomnia videos, insomnia gaming videos. But yeah, we never seem to have insomnia at the same time. I have been sleeping a lot better. So, since I moved here. Oh. So there's that at least. But with the exception of this COVID bullshit and me really missing my other girlfriend who doesn't live here, I miss you, Darcy, my cutie pie. Like other than missing her, and being, you know, it's hard to find certain things to certain groceries to buy now that are usually in good supply. Other than that, and not really having a lot of cash handy, especially now that the grocery store situation is improving, but for the last few weeks they've been generally picked clean. Oh, I missed something. Oh well. I just want to get through this. Take your mazers and go away. That's dirty. Things are generally going good. I could use a bit more money, but like I also feel better than I have for a very long time, so that's good. But I'm just rambling on. I have to watch the Heisei Mothra series. Like, I watched a few non-Godzilla involved movies during my Godzilla binge. I watched the original Mothra movie and Rodan and Atragon. I forget why I watched Atragon. I should watch Varan too, but Varan really didn't do anything in that one Godzilla movie he actually was in. He was just there being like, hi, I'm an IP, don't forget about me. But yeah, I should watch the 80s Mothra movies. I would love to see another, like, I would love to see another Godzilla game on the, or not just Godzilla, but just take all of the kaiju. I mean, he's public domain. You could even put in King Kong. Thanks, Universal. But, like, just make a giant kaiju game that's, like, not necessarily, you know, the 2D side-scrolling. I don't even know what genre you'd put this in, whatever genre you'd want. Type game, but yeah, that would be really cool. Instead of just having like rando poorly made fighters like Godzilla Unleashed. Like, as far as I have ever seen, this is the only half-decent Godzilla game. I'm having some trouble here. Here we are at the end of the video. I also found on a hard drive that I thought was deleted, but I found the I found a Mega Man 3 recording that I just need to edit and put back out that I completely forgot about, so I'll probably do that at some time in the future. I guess I promised me playing guitar in it, so I'll have to try to see if I can get that. I think I kind of intentionally forgot about it because because of that little thing. It's like, I'm not really that good, but I said I would do it, and I don't like saying I'd do something. Yeah, I need to get stuff off screen. Whoa! So, you might see more of that coming out. Another thing is that I had my setup so that I could play, so that I could easily just record stuff off my TV, so that's where all my, all the stuff I was doing on my consoles came from, but now they're in completely separate rooms. So I have to figure something out for that. I think I have an idea, so we'll see if I can do that. But that is it for this one. Hopefully everything records well, because I was having trouble with actual recordings. So that's it for this one, and have a good one, eh?